Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Blaine, Mod Addict. I am back with another video, and it is going to be this time about my custom digital touchscreen computer instrument cluster for my Mitsubishi Lancer. I haven't done anything like this before. This is just me wanting to try something new and get into a digital cluster. I've always liked the look of digital clusters and how they function and how it works. And whenever I found out about what is a Raspberry Pi, it's pretty much a microcomputer that has good specs. It's not a main computer, of course. It's a fraction of a main computer, but it does the basic functions that I would need to run a cluster on the screen I want. So pretty much this video is just me talking about what parts I got and why I got them, and I'll show you a little bit of my thought process in going through all this. So yeah, let's get into all that and let's go.
Give them prayer hands, say what's up America. Half of you should know me, right? Other half a replica. Shout out to my...
Alright guys, so what's going to go on now is I'm going to show you the parts I got, and then I'll explain to you really why I got them. There's not much behind it. I don't know much about any of this. This is me, all a big learning curve for me. So I'll do that, and then I'll plug it in, show you it boot up, and then I'll go in and I will show you the cluster I'll be using and my thoughts on getting it mounted into it and running powers and all that good stuff. So I'll open a box. So what we got is, here's the Raspberry Pi. You can see right there. It is the Raspberry Pi 2. It's got 4 USB ports, Ethernet adapter. It's got the HDMI and then the power, and then the micro SD card there. I'm running a 64 gig SD card. I want plenty of room. I know it's probably way overkill, but rather have more than not enough. So that is the Raspberry Pi. Again, I don't know the huge specs on it. I know it's got a gig of RAM. And I think it's a quad core processor, which will do everything that I need it to do. So I might upgrade to a better board with GPS or other stuff like that, but you can add everything to the Raspberry Pi, so I might just add stuff to it instead of buy a new board. Then we get into the screen. I love this screen, it looks so cool. I went with this screen. It is a wave share screen. It is a, what is it? So it's a 7-inch HDMI LCD touchscreen. This I bought it from Amazon, but it's a wave share screen. It is touchscreen capable. This is the C version. I think the resolution is 1024 by 600. It's the highest resolution one they had, which is the reason I bought it. That's really the only reason I bought this, was because it was the highest resolution. They have several others all the way down to, I think, 3.5-inch screens that are all touchscreen. All of them are touchscreen. They look awesome, and you'll see here in a minute the resolution is great. I don't have any videos or anything to throw on it yet, but yeah, let's get it booted up and see how everything looks. Alright, so we got the Raspberry Pi. I got my 2 phone charger cables here, which are the powers. Put the screen on the box. So, and the WaveShare screen came with cable, HDMI cable, and also what I forgot to mention is the screen will not work with regular Raspbian if you download the image file off of raspberrypi.org. It will not work. It'll look like the screen is broken. It'll run a whole bunch of white lines and not work. And I thought my screen was broken at first, and then I went in and did some reading. The screen comes with a CD. You load it onto the computer and it has its own Raspbian image on it. So you'll take the Raspbian image off of the CD that's provided and download it onto your SD card, and then it'll run properly that way. I still don't have touchscreen capabilities yet. I don't know why. I need to figure that out. It has the touchscreen kernel in there, but I'll have to run and figure that out. I'll plug the screen in first. There you go. You can see screen has a on and off button on the back, so you can turn the screen on and off by itself. And you plug in the Raspbian or the Raspberry Pi, and it'll start booting immediately. You can see. Takes a few seconds for it to go through its boot stage. And like I said, I don't have touchscreen capabilities yet. I have to hook a mouse and a keyboard up to it to get it working. And I'm planning on getting a Wi-Fi dongle for the Raspberry Pi so that I can get Wi-Fi with it. And wherever I am, if there's a Wi-Fi spot, I can use it. So there you go, fully booted and working properly. Let me see, touchscreen doesn't work just yet. I'm still figuring all that out. So yeah, there's the start of my digital cluster. Here, let's go into this now. This is my cluster out of my Lancer. This is the original cluster. I have another cluster in there now, so I'm not just driving around without a cluster. I literally just ripped it completely apart. There were gauges and everything, you know, like normal. And the circuit board on the back with all the lights. So I literally just took it all apart, and I've got everything inside in a bag. This is the front screen. It goes here, goes on top like so. So I'm planning on, I don't know if you can see the lines. I'm planning on cutting into this to, here, let's do this. It fits rather perfectly inside of my cluster. So I'm going to cut into it instead of it sitting slanted, which it would be if I installed it like this. I'll cut it to where it sits straight up and down so that I can see it better and read everything better. And then my plan is to mount the Raspberry somewhere back here. I'm not exactly sure where yet. And then be able to run my HDMI and USBs and all that from back here. My cluster is very easy to install and remove, so I'm not worried about it being attached to the back and not really accessible. I don't plan on taking it in and out a whole bunch. So here, let's move the camera back. Hey, how's it going? That's that. As here, you can see there's still holes over here, yes. I have a sheet of plexiglass pretty much, and I'm going to cut it out. Well, you can't even see. There we go. I'm going to cut it out and just pretty much cut around the screen and press it in there. Either this, if this works well, I'll use that. If not, I am going to, I'm decent with fiberglass. I'm going to run a fiberglass mold up to here on each side and make it blend in nicely. And Bondo fill it and paint it and make it look all pretty. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Not a very long video. That's all I've got going on right now. I'm still going to figure out why my touchscreen isn't working. But now that I know it's all working, I'm going to start the process of cutting and molding and getting it all into place and yeah, working like a digital cluster. I really hope it works. It's going to be freaking awesome. My plan is to run my tuning software on it with my gauges and be able to data log and watch how my car is performing through my cluster instead of carrying around a separate laptop and computer in my passenger seat and worrying about the battery dying or something going wrong with the computer. I can just run it through my cluster and use my cluster for everything: tuning, flashing, data logging, watching my gauges and everything. And it's going to be a regular computer. I'll be able to get on the internet if I want to. So yeah, that's the plan. I'll keep everyone updated. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you have any ideas, what I should do differently, what could be better, all that good stuff. Thanks for wasting however many minutes this is. It doesn't tell me. Yeah, I'm sorry if I wasted your time. I think it's cool. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. It's a Blame with Mod Addict. Like and subscribe. Later.